So what's up guys, it's here by Nino Quadji, and welcome back to another video of Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 Ranked Play. In today's video, I wanted to present to you guys the top 5 meta ranked play loadouts for Modern Warfare 2. With Season 4 underway here very soon, you have limited time to get to Iridescent, so I wanted to provide these class setups for you to get you to Iridescent in the fastest time possible. Besides, these class setups will be timeless, and you'll also be able to use them in Season 4 and Season 5 when they drop here for Modern Warfare 2. In case you're new here, I've helped hundreds of thousands of people get to Iridescent very succinctly, as you guys could tell here from the screenshots and their levels and stuff. And these are the best loadouts to use to achieve the best possible sort of time to kill for these weapons, amazing movement speed, low recoil, and give you all the edge in these competitive matches. Previous rank play loadouts have done so well, and you guys continue to hear me out for my advice on rank play. Plus, don't you want to make these types of moves and get these types of reactions from random enemies?
Just run your dick's not as big as I thought it was.
Wait, me?
Bot feed.
Nah,
Yo, Hero's dick is way bigger than yours, bro.
I think he really is. Hero probably got like a fucking.
Bro, Hero's dick, bro. He's like, oh.
Pause.
Busy talking shit over here.
Hero, you bitch. Class it up.
Bro, I sold it so bad.
Bro's just mad Hero makes more money making YouTube videos about gun setups than you do at a real job, pussy. Yo, Hero on YouTube for the clutch ass fucking loadouts?
Yo, why are you dick sucking?
So if you guys are excited to see those top 5 meta rank play loadouts, so you guys can get to your highest rank possible before Season 4 starts, and you guys want to continue to beast here on Modern Warfare 2 rank play, make sure you guys drop a like in the video, subscribe, and turn on those post notifications. And really quickly, comment down in the comment section below what rank you are currently, and drop 2,000 likes on this video if you guys want me to continue doing rank play loadout videos. And like always, shout out to the Noti Gang / the Comment Gang that always pushes me forward to be the best possible creator that I can be on this platform. You guys are amazing. But with all that being said, let's go ahead and start things off with the #1 competitive pro meta AR that's used by all the pro players here in rank play, the good old TAC 56. So for our first attachment, we got the muzzle of the F-TAC Castle Comp, and this is going to maximize our horizontal recoil control and our vertical recoil control. Now the TAC 56 is extremely accurate already, so just trying to make it more accurate and pretty much optimize it for any sort of situation, we got less recoil to deal with because of this attachment. And thus, we're going to have a faster time to kill because we have less recoil, and our bullets can be more consistent on our opponents, giving us a faster time to kill at all ranges. Out of all the attachments, you gotta rock this muzzle, it's super effective. For our next attachment, we got the underbarrel of the Edge 47 grip, which is gonna maximize our aiming out stability and our recoil stabilization. With that aiming out stability, we're gonna have even less sway on the TAC 56 here, thus we're gonna be more on point with our first shot accuracy, allowing us to get a faster time to kill at all ranges, which is always really great. And then with our recoil stabilization, it goes hand in hand with the horizontal and vertical recoil control of the muzzle that we just talked about, allowing this TAC 56 to be even more accurate and more deadly, leading to a faster TTK at all ranges once again. And the reason why you should rock the Edge 47 grip over any of these other underbarrels is because it gives you the statistically best recoil stabilization and aiming out stability, and you don't lose that much ADS speed. You could obviously rock the Magnum 4 grip or any of these other underbarrels, but the Edge 47 grip is going to give you the best results. Next, we got the ammunition of the 5.56 high velocity rounds, and is going to maximize our bullet velocity. With that extra bullet velocity, longer range targets are going to be a lot more easier to hit, because our bullets are going to be able to travel faster and actually connect more at longer ranges. And this is only very, minimalistic in terms of like succession. You're only really going to see a difference with this, past 40 meters, only in the long range situations. But in rank play, you want to be ready for any sort of situation, and that's why I really recommend this ammunition. It'll make a huge difference in your gameplay. Even though it's a small difference, it's a huge difference overall, because you never know when you're going to get into those types of gunfights and win because of this attachment. So if you rock this, it can come in clutch. For our stock, we're actually rocking with the TV LPX 434, which I love using because it maximizes our aiming stability for even more accuracy and control. You could use something like the TV X-Line Pro, which is going to help a ton in terms of movement speed, so you can get to other choke points a little bit easier. Or you can rock with something like the TV Cardinal stock. I just like the extra aiming stability. I want to be as accurate as possible and giving myself a faster time to kill. And for our final attachment, we got the rear grip of the Demo Clean Shot Grip, and this is going to maximize our sprint to fire speed and our ADS speed. And this is probably the most key attachment out of all the attachments here, because you're able to bring up the TAC-56 even faster with that sprint to fire speed, allowing you to have the fastest time to kill possible. And because of that, this is the most key attachment. So you definitely got to rock this. It's your biggest game changer. And you guys know this, it's the #1 TAC-56 in the game. Everybody uses this assault rifle in ranked play. It's always going to be timeless here until the Modern Warfare 3 season, because it's just easy to use. Like, it legit does not move at all. It's just that gun, and if you needed a reliable TAC-56 class, this one is very tippable. No pun intended. And before we move on to the other classes, I just want to say really quickly, if you want a secondary, you can use either the combat knife or the pistol. I like using the combat knife because it allows me to move even faster, you know, off of a rush route, to get to other choke points faster, to rotate faster, or whatever the case is. Plus, you can use it as a weapon in close quarters combat and get that one knife kill, which is always very satisfying to get. I will talk about a pistol class setup later on in the video. Tactical is going to be stun grenade, lethal is going to be the frag grenade for those special frag grenade spots. And then for perks, I got an OBJ setup and S&D setup, where the only difference is the bonus perk. Focus is nice so that you don't move as much when you're getting shot at, which is great for being on point. Or you can use sleight of hand in case you want to like switch weapons faster to like the pistol or the combat knife, or you just want to reload faster. You know, they're both very useful. You know, use whatever you want. But with all that being said, let's go ahead and get to the second class setup, and this is going to be the #1 pro SMG that's used in ranked play, the good old Vaznev 9K. Now for our first attachment, we got the muzzle of the AVRT90 compensator, and it has very similar effects to the FTAC Castle comp from the TAC-56. It's going to maximize our horizontal recoil control and our vertical recoil control once again. And with the similar effects, you know, you're going to have less recoil on something like the Vaznev, which has a lot of recoil because it's an SMG. So by minimizing that recoil as much as possible, we're going to be able to reach some medium range kills and some long range kills with a faster time to kill, and we're gonna have a faster time to kill at all ranges, which is always amazing. Always rock this muzzle, it's awesome. For our next attachment, we got the underbarrel once again of the Edge 47 grip, and this is gonna give us the best aiming out stability and the best recoil stabilization. And I've already explained this with the TAC-56, this is gonna make the Vaznev even more accurate and powerful, and giving you a faster time to kill. For our next attachment, we actually have the stock of the Achazot stock, and this is probably the best stock for the Vaznev down here, because you get that aim walking speed and that sprint speed. And with the aim walking speed, when you're ADSing, you're moving left and right really quickly, you're gonna move even faster, allowing you to, you know, dodge bullets and win more gunfights because of your evasive capabilities, which is amazing, as long as you can stay on point, of course. And then with that sprint speed, you can move around the map a lot faster, get into objectives faster, get more kills, run away from people, and overall just general movement capabilities is amazing because you can make some really great plays. So the Achazot stock, it's the best stock here out of any of these stocks here, and you just gotta run it. And for our last attachment, we got the rear grip of the True Tac grip, which is similar to the rear grip that we talked about with the TAC-56. It increases sprint to fire speed and ADS speed, and this allows you to bring up the Vaznev 9K even faster, allowing it to be even more meltier and get that faster time to kill. And there you guys have it. These are the 4 best attachments for the Vaznev 9K. You don't gotta rock a 5th because it'll just slow you down, but with this class in hand, you're gonna be very, very speedy here, which allows you to really make some plays. And then you also got that very fast sort of like sprint to fire speed, which allows you to pretty much dodge bullets, you know, as long as you're on point and you're winning the gunfights this way, which is like really nice. You're only gonna have 30 bullets though, so keep in mind, you know, some of these farther range targets are gonna be a little bit harder to get with that low ammo, but you know, short and medium range kills, you're gonna be very set for it. So yeah, freaking rock the Vaznev 9K. It's an absolute beauty. Just look at it. Yes, sir. And in case you guys are curious about what I would rock on a pistol, with the X12, I run the DZS Open Comp Muzzle, XRK TR9 Trigger Action, Sigma IV Optic, Pistol Stock, and the Cronin Lima 6 Rear Grip. Out of all these, I mean, honestly, the only thing you need is probably the trigger action and maybe the rear grip, and maybe even a magazine if you wanted. I sometimes I just end up lazy and don't even put on any attachments. It's a pretty fun pistol, and, you know, use it as a secondary, but obviously use your primary in most situations. Only pull out the secondary when you're out of ammo. Moving onwards, though, we got the third weapon now, and that's going to be the Ranked Kastov 545, which is the perfect hybrid in between the Vaznev 9K's short-range capabilities and the TAC-56 long-range capabilities. Let's check it out. For our muzzle, we got the X10 Havoc 90 this time, and we got that horizontal recoil control and our vertical recoil control. Very similar to the muzzles that we talked about in the previous two guns, allowing us to be more accurate across all ranges and get a faster time to kill. Once again, we have the underbarrel of the Edge 47 grip, which is going to give us statistically the best aiming guile stability and the best recoil stabilization. We want to be as accurate as possible to get the most fastest time to kill possible at all ranges. Our ammunition is once again going to be the 5.45 high velocity rounds, which maximize our bullet velocity. And the reason why you want to rock this, like I said before, is to get those longer range kills, because the Kastov 545 is a hybrid in terms of like an SMG and an AR, and it can actually get some really far range kills. So definitely rock this if you're trying to, challenge opponents past 40 meters. A huge difference that I like to rock with the Kastov 545 is an optic. We get that Slimline Pro in action here, and it's not because I don't like the iron sights of the Kastov 545, it's just I don't like some of the other attachments on here, specifically some of the stocks, so I just opt out for an optic. And with a cleaner sight picture, I'm going to have a faster time to kill because I can see my opponents a lot more clearly and have more control of my gun, which is great. But you can use any optic that you want if you're comfortable with it. And then for our rear grip, we got the True Tack grip once again, which is the same thing like the Vaznev 9K. With that faster fire speed and ADS speed, this is the most key attachment because we can bring up the Kastov 545 even faster, giving us an even faster time to kill. And once again, these are the 5 best attachments with the ranked Kastov 545. Things an absolute melt machine is perfect for any sort of like long range situations or even short range situations. And then in terms of the stock, you could also rock something like the F-Tac Elite stock if you want to make this even more of a long range beast, or even the Kastov RPK Factory to just have the perfect accuracy possible. Or you can make it more movement based and more a short range beast with something like the Pro Light TL3 stock, the Broadside FCT, or the Kastov Rama, which I think is the best one. The Kastov Rama just gives you the best benefits, and is very similar to the Ultrazod stock on the Vaznev. But yeah, this is a really fun gun. Has very versatile capabilities. It's very accurate, as you guys can tell here. Like, the freaking TAC 56 is going to have some good competition, and because it has a faster fire rate, you're going to be forgiven a lot more with this weapon, and it has very decent movement speed as well for an AR. So using any sort of situation, it's one of my like clutch guns to use, and I got hated on using this gun from like some haters, so definitely rock this. It'll get some people mad. Next up, we got the ultimate competitor to the Vaznev 9K and my #1 favorite gun to use in rank play, the good old Vel 46. For our muzzle, we got the AVR T90 comp, which is going to maximize our horizontal recoil control and vertical recoil control. We talked about this on the Vaznev. It maximizes their accuracy and gives us the fastest time to kill. For the 4th time in a row, we got the Edge 47 grip underbarrel. You guys already know the gist of this. We're going to have the best possible statistics from this and thus have the fastest time to kill. Next up, we got the magazine of the 30 round mag, and this is where the Vel 46 actually has the biggest advantage over the Vaznev 9K, because you can actually make this gun even faster with this 30 round mag, with that movement speed, ADS speed, sprint to fire speed, and specifically with that sprint to fire speed, we can bring up the Vel 46 even faster than Vaznev 9K and push shots into our opponents quicker, which is always very, very key in winning certain gunfights. So definitely rock that 30 round mag. It's very nice. Just make sure you're kind of, wary of your reload and everything like that. When it comes to the stock, I personally like rocking the Allen Precision stock for that extra aiming stability so I can get some farther range kills. But you could also rock something like the Assault 66 stock, or more specifically, a lot of people like using the Demo RXT stock. If you want a little bit more movement speed to move around the map a lot faster and have some movement plays, you could do that. The collapse stock is very similar to it, but you do lose a lot of the recoil, and you have to be in super close situations for this. But if you control the recoil, you're going to be very overpowered with the collapse stock. But I'm very basic. I like the precision stock, and it's effective. And then for our rear grip, we got the Schlager Soldier grip, which is very similar to the True Tack grip that we talked about in the previous two guns, which maximizes our sprint to fire speed and our ADS speed. And this, combined with the 30 round mag sprint to fire speed and ADS speed, will allow the Vel 46 to have one of the fastest sprint to fire speeds possible, and you'll be able to bring up the guns way quicker and have a faster time to kill. But yeah, that is the 5 attachment Vel 46 class that I like rocking. Because of that 30 round mag, this really makes a huge difference in terms of the movement for the Vel 46. Like, you're going to be outplaying opponents with so much movement capabilities. It's crazy. Even with my stock that kind of slows me down, I still have a ton of movement, and your accuracy is pretty much on point for those short range and medium range kills. Long range kills might be a little bit harder to get, especially because of your, whatchamacallit, you only have 30 rounds, so you're very limited on your ammo. But as long as you have all 30 bullets, you should pretty much be fine and be ready to wreck some fools. I've made so many people mad using this. It's funny. And finally, for the last gun that we gotta cover, we got the BAS-P, which you guys might see as surprising, but this thing's actually a beast now with all the buffs that it's gotten, so let's check it out. So far on muzzle, once again, we got the AVR T90 compensator with that maximum horizontal and vertical recoil control. You know the gist of this. Faster time to kill, and it's gonna be better for longer ranges. This time around though, we don't have the Edge 47 grip on this this SMG, so we gotta rock the X10 Nexus grip, which is going to give us aiming out stability and recoil stabilization, and we're only gonna lose 5 milliseconds of ADS speed. So we'll be a little bit more snappy with this gun. We won't have as much control as the other SMGs that we mentioned previously in this video. For our stock, I actually like using the Ravage 10 stock because with that aiming stability and recoil control, I can, you know, aim a lot farther away if needed, and I won't feel too slow using this stock as well. If you want a little bit more speed, you could use the Bruin Flash V4 stock instead of like some decent control, and you're gonna be moving a lot faster on the game. But if you really want to maximize on movement and have a ton of recoil, then you can rock the stockless mod. I just wouldn't recommend it personally. I think these two stocks are perfect for accuracy and control over movement, or more movement slash speed over accuracy. It's just up to you at that point. And then for our last attachment, we got the rear grip of the Bruin Flash grip. And this once again has the properties of sprint to fire speed and ADS speed, allowing us to be very snappy with the BAS-P. And yeah, you could rock the 50 round mag if you wanted to. I just feel like it's kind of sluggish and will slow down your gameplay, but you feel like 30 rounds isn't enough. The 50 round mag should be good enough for you, but you will feel a little bit slow. But the BAS-P is a very special case because it's like, it feels good to rock with the sort of like setup like this, because it still moves relatively quick compared to like other weapons, and it's got a 30 round mag. You know, if you want that 50 round mag, you can do that as well. If you want to change any of the attachments for like an optic, because the optic is kind of ugly, I'm not really a fan of this optic, or of this iron sight I should say, so an optic can be preferred as well. I mean, that's how I like running the gun. I like usually something like the Slimline Pro, and then something I'll switch out the Nexus grip just to run it like this, and then I'll have even more speed with the gun and be more on point. I don't know, I just feel like an optic really makes a huge difference in your accuracy, specifically with the guns that don't have the best iron sights like this one. But try it out. This gun is actually a melt machine, and I recommend it highly. You have some very funny results. Those are the 5 ranked play loadouts here in Modern Warfare 2 ranked play. Try to get that iridescent, and also use these classes for season 4 of ranked play because they'll be very effective in there as well. Once again, let me know your guys' rank in the comment section below, and you know, drop 2,000 likes on this video if you guys want to see more ranked play loadouts. Sorry this video was kind of long. It's been a minute since I've done one, and my voice has been kind of weird, and I just woke up, so hope you guys can forgive me for that. But I love you guys, keep being the best, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Stay amazing. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys want to see these gameplays live, then make sure you guys follow me on my Kick stream at kick.com/themarkoofahero. I interact with the chat, and we have a good old time roasting ragers and nuking fools. I also stream on Twitch at twitch.tv/themarkoofahero, and you'll see a lot of the same action on there. Also, if you guys want to see even more videos from me, check me out on my second channel, More Hero. On that channel, you guys will see Warzone 2 gameplay, store bundles, and other miscellaneous videos that aren't here on the main channel. Also subscribe to my third channel, Hero No Commentary, where you can see raw Call of Duty gameplay from me, with no face cam, no commentary, or anything like that. Just some chill COD ASMR. I really love you guys from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for being a beautiful audience. And without further ado, I hope you guys have a good day. Stay awesome and keep being big ballers. I love you all. Shout out to the channel members as well. You're incredible.